Computer's so laggy right now. Christ. I'm at Underhelm right now. I can hear them all. Oh god. The lag.
Hello? Hello? Yes? Greetings. How was your day? Everyone had a good day?
Bro, he's rizzing
yes.
up the jury.
I hope you
No,
all...
Wizzy, just
There's
stick
no
up.
one.
Yeah,
There
just
is
stick
on
out your.
there.
Yeah,
Yes.
it'll distract us.
I hope you have a
here's my
good
yeah,
day.
my
I hope you have a
seat.
good day.
It's Mr. Minecraft.
Okay, wait.
Wait, no, you have
wait.
to say, we have to do the all rise for the honorable judge.
He already did.
Yeah, wait, you have to walk in.
Okay, I'm
I
back.
already did!
No, go back,
chat.
go back.
I died, but everyone ignored me.
All right.
Literally did it.
Everyone, silence.
Okay. Okay.
Except for Wubba, I guess.
Are you gonna say
Or
it?
Summit.
I'm
You
waiting.
gonna rise?
I said all rise for Shredder.
I did.
rise for
Distracted, sorry.
Honorable Judge
Don't
Shredder.
now, my bad.
Bro, why is Pine here with
That man
invisible?
threatened my that man
I've
held
taken
my
my
coastline
seat.
hostage one
All
time.
right.
You may be seated.
What?
All right.
Why is there a child in the in the air?
He's the cameraman. He's the
Say the
security
word,
cameraman.
Shredder. Say
Oh
the
wait,
word.
actually, do you guys care if I relog to turn on my
Trial
replay
of
mode?
Love Lizzie. May
Wait,
proceed.
let me turn on replay.
Wait, replay mode.
Does no one do these people not have that on 24/7?
I turned it on for this.
I always have it on, but I don't record all the time. But I always have it like set up.
Yeah, no, I am always recording everything 24/7.
I'm not recording.
Oh, hey, that's
Okay.
a great song, by the way, Bubba. That's a great song. I'm not listening to music right now.
Okay. All right,
Here,
I'll
I'll
start.
turn on my music.
Yeah, turn on your music so I can see it.
All right, so should I
Girl,
start,
shut
or
up.
are we still like setting things up?
General, do you have
We can start.
All right. The
I have music
the
now.
war trial of Love Lizzie may now commence. All right.
All right. Do I get my opening statement then?
Yep. The prosecution take the stand and open the case.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today we're gathered here to address the crimes committed against the entirety of the server. Crimes that are more closer, I guess, to atrocities. I would argue, committed by this person over there in the stand. For my opening statement, in this case, I do have the burden of proof, but I'm not afraid. I will be able to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt through the events of this trial that Love Lizzie is guilty of war crimes and should be punished by the state. I urge you all to vote in favor of justice. You were all there, except for Det. You weren't there, but everyone else was. All right.
All right. Defense may now take the stand.
Opening statement.
Opening statement.
What time is it? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen and others of the jury. I come to you today in support of my good friend, Love Lizzie, who is innocent, I tell you, of these
That
crimes.
man threatened my life one time.
Shut up!
Order.
Silence in the court. All right. Defense, continue with your
I
opening statement.
would like to state that while the prosecutor over there seems to be stumbling for words, we come here with proof. We come here with no burden. We come here to prove innocence. We come here to point out that the law is strong and the law shall succeed today, as Lizzie is innocent.
This man looks and sounds like a lawyer, I believe.
Can we
Dad,
strike someone to be
ask you to
silent?
turn on talk, please? Because we
What
can
was
hear
the
static
request?
through your mic.
Defense.
Can I request that we enforce that someone specifically be quiet?
All right. Sustained. Subin.
Thank you.
Please don't make extra, speech during the prosecution or the defense's,
Statement.
Okay, the only reason I'm gonna listen to that is because Wubba specifically asked me not to, so asked me to be quiet.
Bro, shut up. Gee.
Well, I mean, it's just general respect. I mean, people are speaking, so if you do not, well, basically just be quiet during the court case, we will have to, I guess, either mute you or you're gonna have to leave the room and just watch from the outside.
Yeah, we'll have Enroad and Pineapple escort you outside.
All right. What the f? What?
Whoa!
Hey!
I know who that
There's a dog.
I hope I'm not late.
Hello.
Don't let me interrupt.
You only
Get back to
missed
it.
the opening statements. All
All
right.
right. Well, and with that, the trial should begin. So, I believe prosecution can first take the stand.
Okay. All right, let's see how this goes. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I would like to, there's a couple of witnesses. We're going to hear some testimonies today, and after the questioning of the witnesses, it'll be obvious that Lizzie has, the defendant has committed atrocities and should be dealt with accordingly. So the first witness I'd like to call to the stand was
What crimes are you even charging?
Yeah. First, state
I
the
thought-
crime. This is the case.
the crimes are.
This is the first
what's it
war
say
crime.
here?
So.
Oh yes, okay. The first, I believe, the crimes, as I recall, are first the use of child soldiers. Wait, where are they written down? In the
In
Discord
announcements,
thing?
in announcements of
Yeah, let me
Westell.
take a look.
SMP.
Okay, so the first, yes, so the war trial, she's being charged with the use of child soldiers, false surrender, compelling service in hostile forces, and appropriation and destruction of property. So the first witness I'd like to call to the stand is D. Brookie. If he's here, could you come on down here? All right. Is your mic working? Bruh.
Brookie,
Rookie,
we can't hear you,
We
Brookie.
cannot hear you.
do you want to
Just,
relog with
can you see
this
your
case-
icon showing up? Okay.
The for fuck's sake, just floats above his.
Technical difficulties.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess while we're waiting for him, I'd like to call the other witness that I was planning on calling. I would like to call Rome to the stand.
All right. Rome, please come up to the stand.
Good evening, Mr. Rome, sir.
Good evening.
I just have a couple quick questions for you. So my first question is, the battle against Azrael the Jailer took place in your ancient city. Is that correct?
It is.
How long did you spend, like, building that ancient city and repairing it?
I'd say a good couple weeks.
Like, could you give us an estimate in hours, maybe?
Objection? Relevance?
I'm getting to it, Your Honor.
Hours, I'd say probably over 24 to 48.
So, Rome, how like the war against the jailer was fairly destructive, correct? A war caused by the actions of the defendant.
What the? Is that Brookie?
Dude, this is kind of solid. We might have to vote Lizzie, like, that she needs to get
Yeah, look, listen to the eloquence.
I don't know, guys.
Can you guys hear me?
That's pretty
Oh, there we go. Yes.
It works, it works. Okay,
Alright,
yeah.
Brooke.
Yeah.
Alright,
Brookie
we'll
just
call you
stand
up
on the
later.
side, yeah.
I'm still loading in. Just punch him off the stand.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
Okay. There we go.
So, Rome, after this battle against the jailer was fairly destructive on your ancient city, correct?
I mean, there was a singular explosion, but otherwise it was mostly places, blocks, and cobwebs I had to clean up. There wasn't too
Blocks, cobwebs, water, a lot of
10
stuff.
minutes to clean up.
Bruh. So this war was fairly destructive on your property, you would say, right? Yeah. So
Objection.
What's the objection?
The prosecutor is speculating, is not allowing Rome to actually answer the question.
Prosecution, please let Rome finish their
I believe the
statement.
term is leading question.
It wasn't too severely damaging, but it was a mild annoyance to clean up afterwards.
Alright.
Did more damage.
Is that all?
than it did with the...
But I'm thinking of my other. I'm looking through my, like. Hold on one second. Give me a second. Forward.
I don't think he can stop being a bird. I think he's kind of. I think that's the terms of.
Unexpected death. I am
co-counsel.
begging you to turn on push to talk off.
The mob finds this mildly offensive.
Okay. So, Rome, you knew Azriel the jailer more than most of us, I would say.
Yeah, you can put it that way.
You made a deal with Azriel. So,
Absolutely not.
all right. You didn't make a deal with Azriel,
Did
but
not
like
make any
you knew Azriel, right? How would you describe Azriel as like a person?
A prick.
A prick? Okay.
He
Sustained.
likes to pretend.
Okay, well.
That is an extra
Like, kind
witness.
of.
He liked to act all nice and funny, but he was actually kind of a dick.
Can
He
you like
also liked to
explain
scare
how?
the shit out of people.
Can you explain how he was a dick?
He was manipulative, just generally an asshole. There's some things I'd rather leave out for.
So there are some things about Azriel that that I feel like are pretty important. So he was very powerful, as I recall.
Yes.
But amongst all his powers, unlike that of the Zealot, did he have any ability to mind control?
Yes.
He could mind control people.
In a way, yes. Specifically those who made a deal with him for the book and, in a way, signed over their souls in a way.
So I don't, as I recall, think that is mind control. It's just holding someone to a contract.
It
but-
wasn't quite that. It
The
was
people
not
who-
the mind control part was not in the contract. They were not made aware of it at any point. Estelle actually found out shortly before the battle. And I believe she was the only one who fully read the contract. It was not stated in there. Elif down there may be a bit more well-versed in this subject than me.
All right. Okay, so no further questions, Your Honor. We can cross-examine.
All right. Would the defense like to begin cross-examination?
Yes, we have questions, Your Honor. All right. Now, Rome, I'm sure that must have been a very stressful time for you specifically, of course. It was your base, and I'm sure that the swarm of people must have been very aggravating. But could I ask, how many people do you remember signing that contract? And could you name them?
The ones I know of, I believe, I heard that Brookie did at one point. I know Lizzie did, and I know Estelle did. I believe Baka did as well. I believe Brookie had what he was given in return for signing that taken away, but he did sign.
Okay, so Brookie the deal was retracted for Brookie.
Yes, but I don't think it was fully retracted. I'm not sure about
Not
that.
full. You saying that they? Sorry,
What he
yes.
received was taken away, but I don't think it was fully revoked. Does that make sense?
So you think that Brookie could still have been under effect by the mind control by Azrael? Understood.
So yes.
Thank you. No further questions.
Further questions? All right. What would the defense like to bring up their first witness?
All right, so I guess that's all we have for Rome. So
Yeah, the prosecution just bring up their list of witnesses, and then if we
All
have,
right.
we'll do.
the next witness I would like to bring up is D. Brookie.
Does my mic work?
Oh yes,
It does.
Yes.
You can come on now.
Don't have to snap my
Okay.
neck while joining.
So Mr. Jabricki, how old are you?
Like 13.
You're 13. Okay. That's pretty cool. 13's like fairly old. Definitely not an adult yet. So yeah. So wait 1 second. All right. Sorry. So you're 13. Is it true that you fought on Azriel the jailer's side?
Yeah, it was really fun. That guy is like amazing.
All right. So it's come to my attention that you signed your soul away in a contract.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
So you did that willingly, correct?
Oh yeah, of course. I love that guy.
That's interesting. So when you were called to fulfill your end of the contract, you happily obliged.
Oh yeah, I loved killing people.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Alright, I have questions. No, Brookie, get back
Being
here.
cross-examined.
Oh, my bad. I've never done this before.
Brookie.
I'm scared.
So I'm going to just repeat what the prosecutor had said. So you are not an adult.
Of course.
So you do not have the mental capacity to make your own decisions.
No, I'm retarded.
Understood. Can I? I'd like the court to reflect that he is aware of his incapability.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Please, Lucky.
Sorry, I have to note down retarded in there.
Please. Okay. Order in the court. Please, Lucky. Continue
All right.
cross-examination.
So, Brookie, stating that you are then retarded, you could not have willingly worked alongside this jailer, this Azriel, I believe. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yes, you agree with that.
Yes.
Objection, leading the witness.
Not really. I'm just asking a simple question.
He's trying to get him to say specific answers.
Shut the fuck up.
What's the opposite of state?
Overruled, yeah.
Bro, what?
I rolled over.
Overruled, perfect. So then, Rookie, you could say that your
Hold on.
participation in the... Yeah.
Sorry.
So then you could say that your participation in...
Wizzy, give me something
events-
like this.
Order in the court.
Fuck up.
Order in the court.
You could say that your participation in the charges is probably not as involved as the other members because you are retarded.
Yes.
Okay, no further questions.
Do I sit down now?
I would like to respond if the judge would allow that with Brookie, but it's fine. I've already had my turn, so if not.
If the judge wants to do it that way, he can.
I'll allow a small response. Prosecution.
All right, Mr. DeBrookie, as Lucky has said and how you agreed to, you are not incapable of making your own decisions, correct?
Nope.
So, who then is in charge of you legally and responsible?
Oh.
It would be your mother, correct?
No, my mother had nothing to do with what I did.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. The witness has just committed perjury.
Lying in a court? What did
Yes.
he say?
When I asked him if he could form his own decisions, he said he couldn't, and now he says he can. He is.
Oh, I did.
Yes.
Lying under
Because
oath.
of his retardation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Said he was retarded.
That's my point. He doesn't have the capacity, Your Honor.
Can we not
I want
call
to
my
strike
son
this testimony,
retarded
sir.
on a stage in front of an audience?
Listen, Lizzie, he did call himself retarded.
Your Honor, I would please like to strike this
He's
witness from the
13.
No. Alright. All I have to say is that, Brookie, you're irresponsible and can't make your own decisions. Therefore, that responsibility goes to your legal mother, Love Lizzie, who is the reason that you
Objection, the prosecutor's making assumptions.
No assumptions are being made. Brookie,
You're making a statement, not a question.
He did say he would make a statement.
What?
He did not. When he came up here, he did say he would make a statement. He was not going to ask a question.
But he just asked a question now, didn't he?
Did he? What was the question he asked?
He just said, "Is that true?"
Oh, that is true. He did ask that question.
That's.
What the fuck is happening in the? I just looked in the middle.
Who keeps
Shot a gun at 7.
Who just shot someone?
The jury's being assassinated.
Guys, don't hurt the jury, please. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, anyways, all I have to say is, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this witness, Love Lizzie, who is being charged
you
with
cut
the
out
use
the
of
Lizzie.
child soldiers.
You cut out.
You cut out. You just said this witness loved Lizzie.
Oh, I said this witness is clearly an imbecile and therefore, like, reliant entirely upon his legal mother, Love Lizzie, who, might I remind you, is being charged with the use of child soldiers. What?
He's the 10th soldier, mate.
I'm 13.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Any other questions? All right.
So, unless Lucky would like to respond to that with a small statement, then
No,
I'll bring up my next witness.
Defense will rest.
All right.
Okay, my next witness, I think, before I'm gonna make a disclaimer to the jury, because I know that as a prosecutor, whenever I'm examining, I should never ask questions I don't already know the answer to. But, to make things more interesting and also for lore, I would like to call Elif to the stand.
This
I
doesn't
really
feel
don't know
like a good
I
idea.
would like to give it, I really don't know what's gonna happen.
Can I wear the hat?
You can wear the hat.
Okay.
Mr. Elif, sir, as I recall, you were imprisoned by the jailer himself, correct?
Yes, not a fan.
So the jailer, what would you think about the jailer? What? if you had to
Asshole.
describe- Really? Can you tell us
Manipulative.
why he imprisoned you?
I'd rather not.
Dang.
I mean, I'm really asking you here. It's in front of the court, you know.
He's trying to force the witness to speak.
You're not. Shut up.
You can't really force a god to do
Please,
anything.
have you...
Guys, someone quickly jump over the stand and attack
You've met the test certificates, correct? I mean, there was no
Yes,
inciting...
I've met the certificates.
There was no inciting incident for my imprisonment, but you met the test certificates.
Yes, I did.
They worshipped a god once, and they gave him power. They built grand structures in their name. I did not like their god, so I fused their hands so they could not make any more structures. They could not worship their god any longer.
You did this, Dolores?
I don't want to get involved, but objection, really?
Yeah, prosecution. What was
Yeah, you know what?
Sustained.
You're good to go, Elif. Oh, whoa.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Cross-examine?
Would you like to cross-examine?
Actually,
I'd
that
like to
probably
strike
not.
this
mate.
witness from the record.
I would concur with the prosecutor.
Okay,
Does anyone have mind erasing pens?
Unfortunately, not at this moment.
all right. The next witness.
You are under arrest for telling the Tongue Pink.
This is
Bro,
gonna go
Philip.
great.
Oh. Alright, proceed.
Oh my goodness.
All right, order.
Proceeding.
All right, so
I think I may have gotten some collateral in that.
prosecution.
Alright, as my final
evidence?
witness, I would like to call Love Lizzie, the defendant, to the stand.
I'm okay.
We practiced this.
Hi.
We
Where do I
practiced. You'll be
sit?
alright.
You can stand next to
Wait.
Wizzy over there.
Hi.
Alright, Miss Lizzie, first I would like, do you have the warden's will on you?
On me?
Yeah,
No,
on your
I
person.
put it. No, the only thing I have on
Okay.
me is 24 golden carrots. I'm afraid.
But you do have possession of the warden's will.
I do.
So in order to achieve this, in order to get this book, can you tell us what you had to do?
I was in prison and the jailer teleported to me and promised me freedom and all these good things if I signed this contract, and I did, and he gave me the book, and I I signed my soul away.
All right. So you were in prison. Do you remember why you were in prison in the first place?
Yes.
Do you mind telling us?
Evading arrest multiple times, but it was not necessarily arrest. You put me in a prison because I was upset that you were killing my friends, that you were trying to kill me. You kept going to my house and you took everything away from me that I had, and I was in prison for weeks. And he teleported to me, and I don't know what you want me to do.
You were in prison, as I recall, for inciting war between the Moleman and Pineapple's gang.
I have been.
What?
I have been defloored. Does someone have a block? Thank you.
Who put him in the floor?
Enroad.
You're in prison for that.
Enroad.
As I recall, escaping prison is illegal.
It wasn't prison. There was no law involved. It was you putting me in a cage.
He's under the floor.
Why is my...
They're already outside of court. Never mind then.
You were imprisoned for crimes, and then you willingly signed your soul away.
It was not prison. You put me in a cage. The law,
But
this
you were
law
not
was not
forced
involved.
into signing that contract. You may feel like you had no choice, but ultimately you of your own will signed the paper. Is that correct?
I did sign the paper.
In signing that paper, you also involved your team to also sign that paper because of their admirable loyalty to you.
I did not command them to do anything.
Right, but they did. And it's as you're the leader...
Objection. Argumentative. He's stating things now.
Sustained. You are kind of just saying her team did it. She's and it's because of her. Continue though.
All right.
Prosecution. Continue.
You signed that paper of your own accord, and as a result, the entirety of the war took place. Where you used child soldiers, and and because of the war, it caused collateral damage to Rome's ancient city. And yeah, I guess no further questions, Your Honor.
No further questions? All right. Prosecution. Not prosecution. Defense. Would you like to do a cross-examination on this?
Yep. All right. So we're just gonna go over a few things. I'm not gonna try badger you like Wizzy has tried to do. So I'd just like to go over this. So you are the legal guardian of Brookie.
I am.
Yes? And I have the documentation here. I'd like to submit to evidence. which was signed under the authority of Mayor Might.
Oh. May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace.
Make yours, please. Rest in peace, Mayor Mike.
So I'd like to ask this. You were put in that prison before you had to sign your soul away. By who?
The Mole Man group would repeat it.
So do you have any? Was there one main name, one person who was the center of orchestrating this imprisonment? Wizzy, and can I confirm that is WYSIWYG sitting right there?
Yes, it is.
WYSIWYG imprisoned you. And on what authority did he do this? Did he have authority of the mayor?
No.
Did he have authority by a god?
He did not.
He did not. So out of his own volition, out influencing...
Witness is overstepping. She's talking...
That is not an
talking
objection.
about subjects which she has no, actual knowledge about.
I would say that the knowledge of the person who put them in prison would be quite an intimate relationship.
Yes, but she doesn't know why, she can't say I didn't have, the mayor or a god's permission to do it.
All right.
You know what?
All right.
Sustained. Sustained.
Okay. All right. That's fair. And so then, Lizzie, you were in a prison, and there was no way to get out. Had you been provided with any options on how you would eventually be released?
I was not.
You were not. So you had no reasonable suspicion that you would have been released in a timely manner.
Well, they came in and tortured me, so no.
They tortured you, and they didn't tell you when you would be released.
Yes.
Okay. So then, when a god offered you freedom, you took it.
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Well. Where's the wolf going? So there are no more witnesses. There's no more extra evidence.
I would like to. Okay. Is the prosecution done with calling witnesses?
Yes, you can call witnesses.
I'd like to call Bucket as Meme Bob to the stand.
All right, Baka, please proceed to the stand.
Since
it's on the defense side, shouldn't it be on the other side?
Oh, right. Yes. On the side.
Right. Sorry about that.
Hello, Bucket. How are you doing?
Good. How about you, sir?
That's good. I'm great. Well, this is a bit dark. Thank you very much. But on the case, so you, what group had you associated with at the time of the conflict?
At the time of the conflict,
can you give those back?
I had been officially with the Moment, but
with the Moment,
I had been sided with the jailer.
Thank you.
Okay. So you, as Rome has stated, you signed a contract with the jailer.
Yes, though if I can make a little clarification, if it's not worked out,
of course.
You don't completely give up your soul, you give up an aspect of it, an emotion. In my case, I gave up my fear.
So you give up a component of your mental capacity.
Not a component of our mental capacity, but rather our emotional spectrum.
So the jailer could influence your emotions?
In a sense, he could.
Okay.
Though not in the way you think of mind control. It's more so compelling, more so than just...
I see. So not a direct control, but he could influence your decisions?
He could, though...
I see.
You do have a certain amount of agency.
I see.
You're still yourself. You're not necessarily a puppet.
And now, what is your relationship with the prosecutor, WYSIWYG?
WYSIWYG was one of my former teammates in the Moment. Currently, rather in regards to the conflict with the jailer, I was the one to set him up to purposely attempt to kill Estelle so that I could have him jailed and therefore get the jailer book.
I see. So you are not on good terms with Mr. WYSI?
No, I am not on good terms with Mr. WYSI.
So that when Mr. WYSI led the decision to imprison Lizzie, you were against this?
I had not been involved in Lizzie's imprisonment. In fact, I had been off on my own adventures at the time. Therefore, I couldn't object if I had been there or support it if I had been there.
I see. All right. So then, during the battle, when during the signings, did you see that Brookie had signed the contract?
No, I had not been present at those.
You was not present.
I've never seen any of the other teams' signings of the Warden's War books.
All right. No further questions.
All right, prosecution. Would you like to begin cross-examination?
All right. All right. Good morning, Mr. Baca, or evening, I should say. I just have a couple of questions for you. I mean, I'd like to leave our personal beef out of this current legal system. We're all here in favor of justice. My first question is: you, at the time of the battle against Azrael, you were not with the Moment, were you?
Officially speaking, I was still with the Moment, but I had sided with the jailer, unbeknownst to basically anyone except the jailers prove themselves.
We're with them.
So, okay. Officially speaking, concerned to the Moment and everyone else, I was still a Moment. But unbeknownst to everyone else, I had sided with the jailer and was discreetly set up to betray you all during the fight by freezing you with the jailer's board as well.
So you are a mole man, but your arm was bent into betraying us.
Yes, in that regard, I was. I had willingly chosen to set you up to get the book, though of course I was not made fully aware of the terms of the contract.
So, okay. So then that sounds like as a mole man, you were still fighting against us under sort of the dictation of Lizzie and the jailer. Is that correct?
To an extent.
All right, so that sounds like compelling service in hostile forces. As a mole man, you should, instead of being forced to fight on their behalf, according to the Geneva Convention, should be imprisoned by them and treated with respect. But instead, you were drafted to fight in their ranks against your own brothers. No further question.
You're right. Would the defense like to bring up the next witness or evidence piece?
I would like to submit the testimony of Estelle into evidence, Your Honor.
All right.
Objection. The prosecution has not seen what's being suggested to be in evidence. May I look over the...
You can read through it.
Okay. Yes.
What's the Geneva Convention?
Don't worry about it.
A list of things you should want to do in your life.
Bucket list.
It's just a list of stuff.
It's a bucket list.
I've likely...
My chore list. My chore list.
It's an Athens Tuesday to-do list.
It's my morning routine.
Dude, why do you look like a dad?
I don't know, I randomly just got a skin to merge.
Spood, look up.
Who the fuck put the men in the floor?
All right, I would like to protest the submission of this as evidence because Lizzie stated, and so did Ricky, that they all willingly signed of their own accord, and so why would she be bringing, why would we accept Estelle's testimony if she signed on her own accord in support of Lizzie? Because in that it says that on one of the pages that they had no choice, but Lizzie did say that they did, all of her teammates at least did, she felt they did have a choice in signing it, and so it's just conflicting evidence with somebody that's not even here.
Okay, so you're protesting the admission of this evidence because, on one hand, the witness has stated that she believes her teammates voluntarily joined in.
But the book says that they didn't.
Your Honor, can I call for a sidebar with the prosecution?
Oh, what is the sidebar?
We go to a separate room and talk with us three.
Us three?
About the... Yes.
Alright. Just saying. Alright, give us a moment, please.
Wait.
Why were you
Okay. I don't know. Wait, we can join a group and talk to each other like that.
No, let's just.
Okay. Oh yeah. S&P.
It'll just be easier if we just do a group right here.
What's that?
Hello.
SMB2. Or that group. How do you open there?
Right.
Hello.
Alright, Lucky.
Wait.
You're with me. It's just Wizzy. Alright, Wizzy.
Wait. I'm telling him to join the group. Okay.
You're there we go.
Hello.
All right.
Hold
okay.
On. Wait. I need to mute. No, I'd have to mute everyone else, and I can't.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's just do VC then. That's not working.
It's not working,
bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess just I'll leave.
In-game voice. Okay, so.
Oh my God.
So we've seen multiple conflicting testimonies. Most of them state that they were influenced or at one point mind controlled.
Yeah.
So the compelling service on hostile forces, that's vitiated because they didn't necessarily have full intent because they were influenced. It's on the same basis
just following their leaders, their leader. So they did to an extent have a choice, and it's just the book is also to some extent like in like IRL terms, where like the thing is in the ceremony's in 15 minutes, so another testimony would be like starting to take a bit. So
okay, I could propose a deal. Or like an understanding, not a deal. Sorry.
So what if you do? What if you suggest to do a plea? You plead guilty on one specific charge as an exchange for.
No, but then we can. Yeah.
I think
we have a jury.
the main the main charges I see that have evidence supporting them is the appropriation and destruction of property. Just Rome's testimony, just like his house has been like vandalized basically, and technically the use of child soldiers. I didn't see any.
Philip, leave.
Philip.
Wait, guys.
Philip, please.
Saban just... Give me a second. Saban just admitted in the courtroom that she was helping Liz in the fight, and people are asking if she should be excluded from the jury for saying that.
We'll worry about that when we get back.
Yeah, we'll come talk about that now.
Okay. Yeah, someone has to tell Drifter to get online then to replace Saban.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
we could just call in someone from the stand.
Okay, so I just think from the list that we've shown that Brookie isn't necessarily a competent person. And in sound mind.
Responsibility on Lizzie.
Yeah, so I get that, but then Rome and Baka have attested that the jailer's deals would conflict and influence the decisions, and Lizzie then also said that because of the situation, the only thing she could do reasonably, as a reasonable person, was to accept the deal. So I don't think that's fair to attribute.
I would say the two that you should plead guilty for is appropriation and destruction of property and use of child soldiers. Compelling service in hostile forces or false surrender would be the other.
I didn't think I saw false surrender at all during that trial, and compelling service in hostile forces.
That was just Baka.
Yeah, it was just Baka.
And
he was like more like I kind of did it. He said he was more on the jailer side than he was on Lizzie's side, so I don't think it should be on Lizzie herself. But use of child soldiers, I think Wizzy, you made a good point that since by technicality, Lizzie is the legal guardian of DeBrookie, then she is responsible for his actions legally. And then when it comes to appropriation and destruction of property, I mean, Rome testimony is literally proof of the fact that, I mean, why turn around? Why is that cloud glowing? Okay, never mind.
But there were like 20 other people there. There's not necessarily proof that it was only Lizzie who could have done that. There were so many
of Lizzie's actions that we were fighting in the first place. Is my argument.
But just because we were fighting doesn't mean everyone had to use blocks and cobwebs and water.
Well, I mean, isn't that just standard for PvP though?
I mean, I don't.
But that may be your standard. I don't use cobwebs.
How about that? So we could put Lizzie on probation with like a small fine to be paid to, like, I don't know, the jury, just because we should probably give them something for showing up, and then like maybe like 10 diamonds each to the jury, and then like.
Or how about we say that like she's like fully guilty of appropriation, and then we leave the child soldiers up to the jury to decide.
Yes, actually, that's a good idea.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it would be the other way around.
Okay, we could whatever you think is best.
I think both of you had a good argument.
I didn't even bring
when
up
it comes
Subin because Summit's in the jury, but Subin is also was there and use of child soldiers.
Yeah.
But
I think appropriation and destruction of property, Wizzy, it is. I think you are more correct in the fact that it is like an overarching thing that it does relate to Lizzie. But Lucky, you have a good point that it wasn't. There's no evidence currently in the court case to prove that it was her that caused it directly.
Right. So, all right. So then obviously, Lucky, you'll have to.
The Brookie's watching outside.
Yeah, he can't hear us, so that's fine.
Obviously, Lucky, I think you'll have to confer with your client, but like agreed that we can make a deal, put her on probation with possibly a minor fine, and then leave the jury to determine her. So they determine her guilt, and then Shredder, you determine her sentence for. You determine her sentence for if they find her guilty. Does that sound reasonable?
All right. I think we're called speak. What? You could hear him sniffing.
You can see.
Fucking hell. No, I was gonna say we're called for the crime itself. Well, not a crime, but the punishment itself for Lizzie. You think we should since you're both here, I want another opinion. Should we have it so if Lizzie does get committed of the crimes of whatever it is, then should she be do like public service, or do you think she should be jailed again? Every time she's been in jail, it's always been bad.
I think public service.
Public service or fines or
fine.
Yeah, I'm thinking fines for the use of child soldiers, and whether or not public service for the destruction of property, perhaps.
And also put on probation.
Yeah, probation from what though?
No, probation as in like if she is to commit a major crime again, like a war crime, then yeah.
Bro.
Because Shredder, after this, I'm gonna be the official prosecutor for like the mayor. So after this,
To be like he's gonna start a legal company, but
yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, what about?
So
the
after this, I
public
can
file?
like confirm to you.
I guess
that's-
we can just find another time to do that.
Yeah.
Or, because like at this point we've got 10 minutes before the next thing.
Yeah, so we'll just conclude this now, and we'll figure out what to do for the public trial another time.
Okay. All right.
Like
Well,
next
I
week or
think
We
something.
could just streamline the public trial with like a guilt or a plea bargain, and then
Yeah.
True. True.
or something. But
Yeah.
for now, let's just
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So
let's get this all straight before we leave the room. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
Lucky, are you gonna do a admission of guilty for use of child soldiers,
he's gonna
and then
submit a plea bargain. Yes.
yeah, and then try a plea bargain, and then it's up to the jury on whether or not they find Lizzie guilty of
Destruction and
destruction
appropriation
of
of property.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Yeah.
All right.
And then
well,
depending on so in terms of her guilt for the child soldiers, she will be subject to probation, where the penance of like failing probation would be losing custody of Brookie, and then also well actually all of her sons, but
All right.
but then like maybe she also gets fined some small fee to pay.
all right.
Yeah, I'm thinking the fee itself for I'm thinking the fee no
public
we call it
service.
appropriation for the child soldier for the use of child soldiers. I'm thinking the public service. Yeah, I'll come down a little bit. All right.
All right. I'm gonna go
and then
in.
The jury decides
Yeah.
the other thing, and then you decide if they're guilty, you decide the sentence for that. All right. Agreed.
I'm gonna do the all rise thing again. All right.
All right.
So you guys wait on the side. All right.
Alright,
Not trying to. Not this shit again.
I have
Okay,
realized.
guys.
Nobody rise.
All right. And I will take my seat.
Where's Lizzie?
She's invisible as ever.
I'm here.
Oh,
Brookie
oh my
shot me with an
goodness.
invis arrow, and I can't do anything about it.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Order in the
Okay.
court. Order in the court. Defense. You have a statement you'd like to make?
All right. We are willing to accept. We're entering a plea bargain for the charge use of child soldiers, and we had agreed on the probationary period and the fine or public service.
The fine. The
fine. Yes.
No, I say public service.
Philip, we've already discovered. We've already done this already.
yeah.
But we would still, and for the other charges.
The prosecution
for-
has decided to drop the drop false surrender and
Compelling
service and hostile forces charges.
But we would still like to leave appropriation and destruction of property as a decision of the jury.
Hello, everybody.
So you guys are permitted to go to a call and discuss.
I got my microphone working finally.
Please.
I'm actually
Please go to
quite
a private
happy.
call. You
But
can
only the five of you, like nobody
Yep.
else is allowed.
and deliberate the charge.
Go to
of
like
appropriation and
SMP
destruction of property.
3.
I already created a
Go in Discord because you're gonna hear all of our voices even when you're in a group.
Yeah.
SMP 3.
Please. Actually, no. You can do
Or they can start.
Okay.
please, bro, and this.
No, it's Brookie.
Someone called the jury group chat, and you're all in it, so just pick up that call, okay?
Yeah, just do that.
Except, wait, is debt in there?
Up on the train.
Wait, okay, we
Oh,
need
no,
to...
add debt.
Lizzie, can you just remove Jack and add debt or something?
Hello, Spood.
This got
Are you
fucking
Spood from
insulting.
Fortnite?
Rude.
What the
What the fuck?
But Rome, I thought it was your
Ben,
desire
get out
to
of the
ban
jury
him,
file.
but
Fuck, I swear to God.
Lizzie, can you remove Jack and add debt?
I can't shoot you.
Remove Jack
The keyword is
and
no.
add Det to the group.
Isn't it streamed from Fortnite?
Remove group and then
Yeah.
who?
Unexpected Det,
Hello,
this guy.
Oh my god, Pineapple, I'm such a big fan.
I don't have
What's
unexpected
your
death. Please
Discord?
add.
Dreamer Boy. Okay.
Send me a friend
You should
request.
totally turn it to me next, that would be fun.
Oh no, that's just Elif. My bad.
Alright, almost done. Just try to.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so.
That would actually be funny.
Okay.
Why is
There you go,
Bobby
Dreamer.
with this toy?
Can we not assault each other for 3 seconds, for the love of God?
Alright, Det, and then you just join the group and you guys
Not
decide
assault each
together.
other for 5 seconds!
Alright, calm, guys.
Hello, Robert is jokester.
Okay, alright. The
Oh,
jury is
Chewie is a
controversial.
joke, Robert.
Wait, Sussy Baka? Oh, holy shit.
Alright.
Hey, yo, Brookie, no.
In the meantime,
This is inappropriate.
Dude.
hey guys, knock knock.
Who's there?
We are discussing the charge of this.
Who?
You good, Brookie?
Owl?
Do me a favor and kill Lucky right now.
No.
Put him on trial for that.
Put him on trial for horrible comedy.
No.
Anyone want to catch an arrow?
Man going to prison for it.
I would catch it.
I'll catch.
Oh, hey, this might be. Well, go back in, buddy.
Hey
Go
there,
back
fellow
in, buddy.
Fortnite bestie.
Who attempted to assassinate me right now?
Why did you
What does this say?
Go back in,
Oh,
buddy.
this is just who's on the jury. It's Wizzy, Lucky.
No.
This guy does not want to go back in the beehive, bro.
Kinda gotta add. Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
slightly dislike you less.
Thanks. I think.
You're welcome. I know. Okay, now it looks like I'm kind of in.
Det, I think you're still.
Oh, no.
I think you're still in the. And Det, you're still in the thing. You're still talking in the game.
Oh, for the love of God. Rookie.
Guys, please. Guys.
Please have
stop.
order in the court. Please have order in the court. Maintain a professional manner.
Stop, please.
We still have a trial.
Rookie, can you stop being mentally deficient for 13 seconds?
He's on that.
I'll call him what I damn well like.
Lizzie, don't even get mean to this guy. Like, I am mentally deficient. He's just stating facts.
This is where we should sit when the judgment is provided, like the prosecutor and the judge.
We've come to our decision.
Alright. Everyone stand. Places, everyone. Places.
We see the jury find the defendant.
Yep. Okay.
I am.
Alright.
Yeah, Jameson's gonna.
Alright, shut up.
On the charge of destruction of property, since that is the only charge that is still being decided by the jury, based on the evidence that was presented today, we feel not guilty of that charge.
Where do I
Here.
Not guilty.
Let's go.
Nerd, it's rigged.
All right. And as that,
Yay, come on.
as such,
What the
Love Lizzie has been acquitted of all crimes except for the use of child soldiers. Therefore,
And I
punished.
have to pay a fine for that.
Yep. The fine is how I think.
Casual fine for the war crimes.
Put her on probation or for community service, and also have her give 10 diamonds to each of the jury members.
Each of the jury members is crazy. I can't afford that.
Also, we will take her keys from there.
Wizzy, we can't do that. That's blatant bribery.
Yeah, that's just bribing. All right.
Well, they didn't know until now, so it wouldn't be bribery.
Yeah, but
Still.
like if that's like
The expectation
in the future, yeah.
There's also no reason for her to pay us because
Yeah.
we're not.
She would have
I
to pay.
It could pay the mayor's office.
No, that's supposed to Philip.
No, we don't want Philip to get it.
Oh, yes, we need.
Okay,
Yes, we do. Charge her with community service. Help her with the construction of the garden.
I mean, yeah.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Put her on probation for her children,
Bro, who
and
did the
I believe that
bees?
she should have 2 hours
Sorry,
of
I
community
have some
service
business to take care of.
2 hours of community service.
and 1 hour of service to.
Oh, they're all dead.
1 hour service.
Not 1 hour service. What are they called?
Under,
What's it, 1 hour?
underline.
They're Okay.
I didn't know you liked
You
that.
said 2 hours community service.
2 hours
though.
community service, and you know what? We call
There is assault going on outside.
Who was most affected by Lizzie?
Let's go, Lizzie.
Who was most affected by Lizzie?
Yeah.
Probably
Uh,
wrong.
Sit down.
Probably wrong.
All right.
Let's take them away.
Lizzie,
What about
pay
me?
5 diamonds per child. No, 2 rum.
Do we get the stuff back from the bedrock pickup?
15.
So 15 diamonds to Rome.
15
Ding,
diamonds
ding,
to
ding.
Rome.
Oh shit.
2
Whoops.
hours community service. That is my final
Oops.
word.
Case closed.
Get closed.
Wrong. You know what?
Yeah.
Trial is over.
Well, we need some diamonds because I'm kind of dirt poor right now.
Hey, you didn't get prison time. You didn't
Philip,
get
I need to legally adopt my 2 other sons.
Whoa.
Alright, okay.
Where is the architect?
Alright.
Philip, I need
No,
to legally adopt my 2
we're
other
moving on.
Think
We're
about
moving
all that
on.
grass that I
I've got to
made.
go.
Alright.
The public trial will happen another day.
Yes, it will.
Goodbye. Anything
Alright,
now?
Guys,
Bye-bye.
inauguration is the third.
All right, now we have the.
Ding, ding, ding.
Where's the
Let me
architect?
reload.
All right, and with that, the trial's over. Thanks for this. Was really scuffed. But anyways, thanks for watching.